Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Kicking off the morning, checking out this 960. Man, trying to remember if this is the color mine was. They got two shades of green. I don't think mine was this shade of green. But man, this used to be my favorite car of all time. When I had my 960. Take a look at this for the owner. See what kind of questions they had. And head back over to John's. Maybe do the suspension, put the shocks and struts together today. Back at John's place, look at this mess. I'm gonna do a couple things before I hit the road back to Cincinnati, then head back to Cincinnati. For some reason, the oil cooler line is leaking. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that, put the block off plate on there, and then I'm gonna take these timing belt parts off. Alright, I was looking at John's struts we took off the car. Old, tired, he wants to replace them. They have green line on them. Let me put some light on this subject. So you see that green line? That's the spring rate. The one that I have to replace it has a blue paint on it. So these spring rates are different. So I'm going to take this apart, put these spring rates on there, put the bump stops in there so that he can have matching spring rates, because I got a new strut that I was going to take the old spring off of and put on the new strut. So let me go ahead and get this stuff moved over. We have for sale a 850 automatic shifter assembly. It has a good shift knob on it. I don't see any cracking, deterioration, chunks missing. Has a good button on it. The shift lock solenoid works. And it is here. If you need it, contact us. We'll pack it up, ship it to you. That's not busted. It's not burned up with cigarettes or anything like that. Just a little dirty. Clean it up, put it on your car. Some people don't know this, but yours may be busted. If you could get into your car with no key in the ignition and grab the shifter, sometime push the button in and just shift it out of park, that needs to be fixed. Sometimes I've seen people just bump them out of park without even putting a button in when the shift lock solenoid is busted and stuff like that. So check yours out. See if you need this one. If you need it, contact us. We can ship it to you. Came out of a T5 97 model. Should work all the way from 93, I think, up to 97 850. So that's a imitation roller, Volvo OEM. That pump is a HEPU. Those normally don't last as long as the Aisin. So I pulled that. Of course, you see it went on with a black gasket, which is horrible. Those are real hard to clean off. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape that off, have this ready for the new water pump that we got coming in. I'm going to take this off, and I got a new Volvo hydraulic tensioner roller bracket for that. So let me keep on trucking. The oil cooler lines removed for disposal. If anybody wants that thermostat lines, any of that stuff, let me know. I can get that shipped to you. Got the block off plate installed, and we're rolling right along. I'm gonna pull that bolt there, pull this cover off, just get it out of the way after I pull this roller off, so I can clean that water pump area off a lot easier and quicker. Now this looks like an INA roller, but it's not. It don't have INA etched in the front there, and it doesn't have INA on the back. And man, this thing, I think it has 50,000 miles on it, and it is loose as a goose. I also think the angle of it's bad. was making that tensioner, that belt rub against that tensioner. So you don't want these things spinning around freely like this with just very little effort. 1.5 turn is fine. If it's spinning more than that, replace it. Got those couple of screws off that cover. This cover should come out, but it looks like this thing on the bottom of the engine here may be holding this cover on. So I'm gonna pull these two tins off real quick, get this cover off for this bottom shield. Got that shield off down there. Now the cover comes. Guess it's kind of being held in place by these cams. I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to force it. It's really brittle. This stuff is like glass. So, with the cams on... Oh wait, let me get this screw out of the way here. Maybe that'll let it come down enough to come out. Yep, there it goes. Inner timing belt cover. Brittle as crap. That's the screw for the idler. Don't want to lose that. So now I have wide open access to get that gasket off of there. This gasket is coming off in small pieces and chunks. If you don't think you will ever be the one that has to remove a water pump, put one of these black gaskets on there. This adds about, an hour or two to your water pump job. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.